Yo, welcome back to more Parasyte the Maxim, episode 16. Last time, besides Naked Piano Boss Man, which was, you could tell that was the boss. The way he was, it was like, oh, this is weird. Very threatening aura as he just played that beautiful Chopin, I think it was. He's like, yeah, let Miki deal with it. So we met Miki, who is like, it sounds so similar to Miki. Even, Solid, you let me know, even like written in Japanese, it is like, such a minuscule difference when you look at how it's written. And yeah, we saw what it meant at the end, which is a nice surprise as an English speaker. Like, you don't have those moments a lot in anime, I feel like. Like, a lot of the time, you're just trying to find good subs, like good translation, and just, especially when they do wordplay, like, it's hard to translate. That was especially a problem with Monogatari, just because there's so much wordplay in that show. But for this, it was like a funny twist. We learned Miki meant tree. 3 trees, 3 parasites in one body, so like was suggested to Miki at the beginning of the series when that one was trying to get him to leave Shinichi. This guy actually pulled it off, not just with 2, but with 3, and it's maybe has a lot to do with why he's so expressive. Like, he is super expressive. Apparently in the manga, Saw it also let me know that in the manga they emphasize that a lot more about his over I don't know what I was trying to say there, but his as a parasite to express so much, right? We're not used to that. Usually, like, we're having to notice like the little changes or just a jarring change, like with Tamura, for example. But from the get-go, this guy was just carrying, like, smiling, and we saw him laugh last time, and just the way he carries himself is very natural. Even Shinichi was like, oh yeah, he's smiling, so it can't be. Wait, hold up. And he started getting danger signals while Miki was asleep and just started chopping, and they had that whole chase. Terrifying. But yeah, this guy's very casual too, but he's the guy who's sent by basically Parasyte Illuminati at the mayor office. Now that Shinichi, last episode, officially treaded on their grounds, their feeding grounds, so they're not gonna be playing with him anymore. Like, Shinichi was super paranoid, and rightfully so. Investigator guy fucked off. Thankfully, like, get out of here, dude. Like, he basically got that one guy killed last time as well. And he got to walk away. Like, lucky you, motherfucker. Now beat it, kid. But now Shinichi is like super paranoid, and rightfully so, because now we see who's after him. Now he's a threat. They didn't really care about him before. Like, whatever, he's there. There are parasites around. Okay, sure, he's like this pseudo parasite human guy, which Tamura's fascinated with. Tamura sees so much potential in that, right? Like, I want to dissect him, I think she said last time. It was also interesting because I think they pretty much were like why aren't you should just kill your baby? Like, why are you just straight up just telling her that? And she was like, no, not yet. Like, but she keeps saying that, but I feel like she'll continue to change, whether that's for the better or worse. It seems like in her, like, attaining of laughter, it's like she learned like a human cruelty. It's almost like some Saya Nauta type shit, where it's like this being learns like human cruelty. So that cruelty is a part of being a human too. That's very much a thing. Like, she got joy out of it. She laughed, right? I mean, you see my channel. Shout out Kirei Kotomine, man. So yeah, so that's an interesting thing, just with her whole thing, and I'm sure we'll get back to her. But currently, it is Shinichi. Miki is awake, is in defense mode. Miki is like, all 3 trees are out basically. Probably the main one is in the head. We saw from the 2 arms as well. And we'll see how this fight goes, man. If it comes down to maybe a conversation or whatever. I don't know. This guy's like interesting, so it might not just be a straight up fight and they just kill him off. That would be kind of weird, especially because he's such a unique character. But I don't know, man. I mean, I'm really interested in the boss, like, because where they even said to him, like, I'm surprised you don't take care of this yourself. Like, how strong is the boss, right? We know how strong that one guy is, smiley Yakuza killer guy, who's basically a fucking superhero. So yeah, I mean, I guess we'll see how strong Miki is and where the fuck we go next. So I'm done yapping. Let's keep watching. Beginning the episode in 3, 2, 1. Uh-oh, the PI agency. Oh, just when we thought he got away. Yo. Wait, that's his, right? Oh, man. Holy fuck. Yo, these two. They're with the group, of course. So they know Miki is supposed to go take care of Shinichi. It looks like they're going to take care of the PI. Oh, man, dude. Just when I was saying he got away, did they kill his fucking family? Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. No fucking way, dude. Yo! Oh my god. Bro. Oh, man. Oh, the death flags were real. Because before I'm like, oh, they're showing us this guy's family. Fuck you. They're gonna get killed. But then there was like, so a lot of time passed. Like more than a couple episodes passed. And I was like, oh, okay. You got me, show. Haha. Oh, I thought the investigator was gonna die. Haha, you got me too. And then now they're all just gonna die. Seems like they're really fucking with the PI for now. They killed his family first. But maybe they're waiting for him and they're about to get him. I don't know, man. It's like letting him suffer first before doing that. Because they didn't have to kill his family, but I guess they don't want no loose ends, right? No one can know like what they are and like no leads. I get it. A human baby. God damn it, I missed it. No, I broke the human baby streak. Man. There are aspects of the show that just naturally remind me of Saya no Uta. That's a visual novel I try to forget. But, yeah, as far as like the horror of like the alien being and kind of the way some of these scenes play out, it definitely gets similar vibes. I wonder if the mangaka was inspired by Urobuchi a little bit, at least, maybe. I don't know. I don't know when the manga came out, though. The manga might have came first. Because he's good. Haha. Oh, God. All right. All right, we're still working on it. He's not fully natural. It looks like he's not going to completely fall to hubris either. Yeah. It is, actually. It helps a lot. But, no time for that now. Dude, just analyzing them continually. There's 3 Parasytes worth of blades. Unlimited blade works, dude. Yeah. And because with 3 of them, he can make them all, like, that size. He just has that many. Jesus. Right. God damn. Even Miki. Not good. Legs. Yeah, that's right. Still a human body, even with that many parasites. Oh, so it's not so clear as like the arms and the head. Right, it's what you would assume. But Migi doesn't think so? Okay. God damn it. All these convenient trucks. I mean, it's a road, so it makes sense, but god damn it. Still klutzy. Yeah. Yeah, he's clumsy. That's a good point. Maybe you could use that. Oh shit. The little mouth. Alright. Go for the legs. Sweep the leg. You got a problem with that, son? Alright. Cobra Kai this motherfucker. The barehanded parry. Okay. Yo. Damn. We had a Masaka moment. That leg did not budge. Whoa. Huh? Yeah, what? Oh. Really? Yeah, he's not very coordinated. Okay, yeah. Right. It's clear that's not human. Head has to be the control center, that's right. It's good he's giving us time to think about this. Alright, well... oh, goodness. So we got speed, coordination. Yeah, exactly. So we got those two things on him, speed and coordination. That's right, the head hasn't joined. It has a lot to manage, makes sense. I like the way this show does analysis. It's very, very straightforward and action-packed. And very cool. Beeline. Oh boy, alright, Miki. Now, I was gonna say, trust exercise once again. I trust Miki. Not that he has a choice. Okay. Ah. And suddenly, go! Threw him off. Those parallels become perpendicular. Oh, the head has to jump in. Yo! Oh, that was well earned. But is that it? Or is one of them just gonna take over? Does he have 3 lives? Or did it move? Did it transfer? It moved to another part of its body. Or did another just take over? Yeah, the other took over. Oh, the voice. Dude, that's so Saya no Uta, man. That is so Saya no Uta. And I got that vibe in earlier episodes, but... Anoshiri narana. Crazy. This looks so awful. 5? 5? Alright, that's a surprise. Oh. What the fuck? Oh. God damn it. Not the time. Wait. God damn, what the fuck? Yo. Jesus. This is the ending music. This is like the post-credit preview music. Oh my god. Bro, he was moving like a fucking Naruto character, bro. What the fuck was that? Yo, look at that. That design is so cool. The legs, too? Bro. Oh my god. So freaky. For a human. There's always that tinge of arrogance. What the fuck did his legs turn into? Became even more like a dinosaur. What the hell? He like adapted for speed. Like that Ben 10 transformation. Why did I just remember that? Holy fuck me. was a big stretch. Miki is so badass when he goes in survival mode. Oh my god, look at that, he adapted. Fucking evolved. Dude, these parasites are next level. I wonder if Miki can learn that, though. To the extent they can within... Oh, yeah. By the way, sorry, buddy. Oh, this poor driver. Oh my god, Miki. Do not make this guy crash. What? Miki! Miki-te! Oh, that was smart. Oh, that was good. But that poor other driver. Oh my god. Oh, goodness. I agree, buddy. Oh, good transfer. Oh, they were on the same one. Never mind. Yeah, these poor guys. Just gets up. Uh-oh. He's gonna eat those guys for nourishment. Oh, God. Just immediately. Yo! One bite. Oh, my God. Dude, bisected him instantly. Those poor guys. Oh, my God. Yo! Bro, they didn't kill him? Dude, are they just letting this guy suffer? That's some cruel shit. Speaking of human cruelty to be learned. Oh, man. This guy's gone crazy. Dude, he lost his family after the shit he's seen, too. Fuck, dude. But maybe he'll get some justice. I don't know. They fucked up not killing him. What the fuck, Miki? You kept the money inside him? Wow, you pickpocketed that guy. Wasn't even my life. Damn. I mean, yeah. Makes sense to me. It's been the whole thing. Yes, it is theft, though. Oh my god. Yup. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, I guess they didn't know where he... Well, I don't know, dude. I feel like they could have just waited for him there until he got there. Oh, Dad. Oh, boy. A lot. Hey, he's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Oh, what are you gonna say, buddy? Oh my god. Okay. Alright. He's like, just please trust me. Just please listen to me. Oh my god. Well, that works. That's all you had to say, buddy. Great. Great, thank you. Okay, well that's something. Good plan. Good thought from Shinichi. I didn't even think about it. Good thought. Makes sense considering what just happened to this guy. Yeah. Now they really want to work with this guy. Yeah, that's it right there. Some justice. They fucked up. Not waiting for him. But does he have the capacity? Oh, man. Oh, man. I hate this so much, man. You could, yeah. You could. You really could, buddy. Oh, but Shinichi's so fucked. It sucks. Because I want this guy to get justice, but Shinichi's so fucked. Whoa. 16 times. Yeah. Finally addressing this. Huh. What does Shinichi look like here? Oh. Interesting. So Miki was trying to speak with the 30% of him that was still in Shinichi through their dreams, through Shinichi's dreams. That's crazy. He's like, well, we don't have time, so you'll remember when you wake up. Brrr. Mmm. Yeah, like, what the fuck? Why not stake it out? That's so incompetent. But it's the arrogance. Not weak, wow. Okay. A different brain. Interesting. Ooh. Something is different. I like this development though. Poor Satomi. She just saw him run away, hop a fence fucking 10 feet in the air. Not that that's different. Well, that'll be sweet, but I don't. Now's not the time. I don't think it'll ever be the time though, so why not? Not that she'll find him. Okay. Ooh. So he left that much information before leaving. Oh, what is he gonna do? What? With your own two hands? Bro, is he really gonna be a player in this? And this guy, he doesn't like her. She's dangerous, a threat. Oh my god, dude, these developments. This is interesting. Indeed. Wow, interesting questions from Tamura. Welcome to the human experience. Yep, not at home. No. I'm so sorry, Satomi. I can only hope she stays away. It's not worth it. Yo, he found her. Ooh. Wait, 3. So PI and who? No, she sends three parasites. Interesting. Dude, what is about to happen here? What is this? Yo, he's just straight up confronting her? Yo, with the 2 others. What? Yo, dude, she better body all of them. Wow. That's so badass, dude. Intent to kill. It's when we harbor animosity toward each other. Dude, she better body all of them, dude. I really want her to. It's very interesting that that one guy is just continued. It got to the point where he just wanted to kill her, and he's just acting on it like, dude, she's a threat to us. Why is she talking like humans are a threat, that we have to respect or acknowledge that they're not weak? Like, what is she talking about? Like, no, this isn't right. I gotta deal with this, right? That whole thing. But we see her, she's like breastfeeding. She's like asking like very, like, you know, what is the nature of like our existence? Like, you're a mystery. This world's a mystery. And she acknowledges humans. Like, she's the only parasite that really does so without some reservation of like, you know, you're pretty good for a human. Oh, goodness. This all looks like suffering. Jikai. The next one is called The Adventure of the Dying Detective. Well, I could see that happening. God, oh, this poor guy. Look, I get it. Best case scenario at this point for that guy is to continue to work with, I don't know, what would be like the CIA be called in Japan? I should know this. I watch fucking Death Note. You know what I mean? Like, I saw Interpol and fucking all the organizations and shit. Like how my fucking reference for that is anime. But, yeah, working with them would be his best bet at this point. But I understand. He is fucked mentally, emotionally, you know, physically, like in every sense. Like when he was talking about his life, like, I just want to be a good detective and, you know, like Sherlock Holmes, and, you know, it builds like him just saying that. Like, he doesn't mention like meeting his wife and having his kids, but when he mentions that, it just evokes just the sense of like, this is a guy who lived his life, worked towards his goal, you know, fell in love, you know, over years of knowing this woman, and, you know, they had a kid together, and he has his own, you know, private investigative, you know, firm or business or whatever you call it. Agency is the word. Like, you just get the sense of just this whole life, and it's just crumbled so quickly to something so insane. I think there are a lot of things in the show that remind me of Saya no Uta, the visual novel. And for God's sake, if you ever play it, just play it censored. Please. Some of the examples in this show, for example, are like the voice. Like that particular voice where the new one took over Miki. I don't know if Saya no Uta got that from somewhere else. Like the distorted, you know, voice. That's a more literal example. But I really mean just the way this show like executes its horror, right? The disruption. Because something Saya no Uta did well as a horror visual novel is the disruption of the norm, right? Like, they engross you so much in this world that is so alien, it is so dark, but they juxtapose that by jumping and showing examples of people who are completely unrelated, right? Like this detective, this private investigator. Like, we see his family, we see, and it's just like a Venus flytrap, just completely crumbles. And that's just probably just good horror writing. I'm not saying that's exclusive to Saya no Uta, but that's like really one of the only horror media examples I have, just because I don't handle horror well. I find it interesting, but I am such a bitch when it comes to that. You can watch my Doki Doki Literature Club Let's Play to confirm that. This is really fucking good, like, horror writing, because even as much as we've seen of the parasites and the heinous shit we do, it is still so, somehow they still execute it where it's still jarring to just show this guy's life just crumble to pieces, right? And just the madness that comes with, because you know that madness is another theme too, you know, from Saya. It's just good. It takes like the only good thing I liked about Saya no Uta, and it uses that in this show, which I really appreciate. It's good horror. You know, last thing about the PI, like for him to take things into his own hands now, like at the very least he left that information for them, which is good. Like they left him in the hotel, but before, you know, he took up, before he did, he left Tamura Reiko's name, right? Which is smart, because you know he was going there on his own, knowing what she is, you know, knowing like all that he has, but he's not in the right frame of mind, obviously. So the adventure of the dying detective, I guess we're gonna see that adventure next time. But the one thing I have to double check about the face of the guy after they killed Miki, I guess the first head of Miki. I like that Parasyte. He was cool. But you know, the unraveling of like, you know, analyzing why he was so uncoordinated, you know, managing all the different appendages, and the fact that he could adapt so crazily, for the new lead to take over. But the face that showed up, I was like, wait, who is that? That's not the boss, is it? No. But I know we've seen that guy before. Was he the guy who went with the girl initially? I'm trying to remember the order, because obviously Shinichi killed one of them, and that's how he got into this whole mess. But the face escapes me, and that's the one thing bothering me. I'm gonna have to like check that in the previous episodes, or I don't know. If no one lets me know by next time, then I'll check that before I start the next episode, because I need to like get to the bottom of that. But that was really cool. That was a really cool fight, because you know, the on-the-spot analysis. I know in anime it's like tricky to kind of like give and take time as far as like, you know, him approaching and them having time to analyze. Like this is happening in seconds, right? So that's like understandable. But you know, it did it very well. It was still like interesting to have like another just anomaly of a parasite, and it seems just common within the whole group of like the mayor's office, I guess I'll call it. Parasyte Illuminati sounds way cooler, but you know, the mayor's office, basically that whole group, they're all so crazy and interesting. But that one in particular, Miki, you know, the tree, you know, all the different parts, we found out there were 5, dude, 5, and only that one that took over was the only other one who could take the lead. And actually, no, they wouldn't be the boss, because that's just who comprises Miki, right? So you know, he's probably still there calling shots. He has no reason to jump in right away. But yeah, I still don't recognize the face. But anyway, yeah, that was really cool. I enjoyed that. The fact that he could evolve like his feet to move as fast as he did reminded me of that fucking Ben 10 alien, you know, the fucking blue and black one. I'm going back like way back in my memory when I watched that as probably as a literal 10-year-old, but that was cool. I enjoyed having just another crazy example of a parasite. And for Shinichi and Miki just to really be at a loss and to really like finesse their escape, right? Very good cooperation, because we've never really seen a scenario where they've had to leave a fight. We usually just see them succeed, and when they did find their success, you know, after going around kind of creating a pattern and then suddenly jumping in, throwing off his coordination, you can't react in time, it's usually where it ends. But they had to dip, man. And I feel like they're gonna keep getting in these scenarios where they're just not gonna be able to deal immediately with these guys. They're getting more information, which is good, but you know, even Miki's caught off guard. Like Miki's like, I can't deal with this. I'm exhausted. I can't make as many swords as that guy. That's for him against that guy in particular. But you know what I mean? It's just so much now. Like the stakes are crazy high, because you know, with the PI, after Shinichi saw what happened to his family, like he's like, Dad, get out of here. Good shit. I'm still worried about Satomi getting closer, because she does want to make up with Shinichi. She took initiative to bring us back to him, and you know, she obviously still likes him. She's just a trust thing. And if only if it didn't happen to Shinichi, right? And like in a way, it's Shinichi was like the best person for this to happen to, which is, you know, kind of that. I mean, we don't really know that, but just how he is and the way he's handled things, you know, it's a very like anime protagonist thing. But he really is like the best person this could have happened to. But man, just imagine him being able to live his life, you know, with his parents, and you know, a budding romance with Satomi, and you know, who knows what he could have done with his life. It's never gonna be normal for him, right? Just even trying to, before I get into like the rest of the episode, which isn't like too much more, but you know, as far as like Tamura and where things are at now, but just thinking of just the grand scheme of where this show could end, because we're at that point now where it's like it's getting closer. I've got like what 8 more episodes or something like that. It's really hard to see, like 8 or 9. It's really hard to see how this turns out like happy or a good ending, right? Like what would be a good ending? It doesn't have to be happy, because obviously there's going to be loss. There's already been loss, but there's going to be more loss. There's going to be more, and like however many obstacles to go, like maybe even beyond just defeating the mayor's group here. The presence of the parasites themselves, it's infinite. It's arguably infinite. We know their objective, but we know how they adapt. We know all this. But honestly, Tamura, her changes, because we're going to talk about her next, that can bridge the gap, right? Because, you know, when we look at the selfish gene, right? And you know, like you said before, I believe it was you, Nitinol. It was Nitinol or Cyclo. Excuse me, my memory's bad right now. The selfish gene, you know, that whole discussion really shows how it doesn't have to be so different between the parasites and humans, and it can in fact bridge the gap, right? As far as a reason for the parasites to be altruistic, to be giving and to do good for species that are not their own, or just straight up not themselves, right? They don't even have that sense for each other. That's something that is purely identified, you know, for humans, or just not the parasites. They just don't have that. But they could find that reason, and whether that reason is simply their survival or to feed. Hopefully not on humans, because realistically, for a good ending, it would have to be coexistence, is basically what I'm getting at, right? And I think Tamura, in her understanding of this, through, you know, listening to the Selfish Gene lecture, through nurturing a child, like we see her breastfeeding here, we see her, you know, questioning, you know, the mystery of her child, of the world, of herself, of you know, her own existence. Right, these very like existential thoughts and considerations, acknowledging of humans. Like she could be the ambassador, right? In her understanding. Now, this guy who was jumped her at the end with the 2 others who failed. You know, Tamura was kind of getting on their ass, so makes sense that they were like, yeah, fuck her. You know, let's deal with her. This guy is probably not the only one who would be opposed to her, and especially humans, right? Like if the truth was really out there, and like. So it's so much to see like how it would even get to that point, and that's literally like the only thing I could really see as far as a good ending for the story and the world. Now for Shinichi specifically, it doesn't have to be on that scale for him to turn out okay by the end. Like he can be safe for now. Satomi can be with him and safe for now. Maybe his dad lives by the end. I don't see that happening, but it could. His dad could be okay, you know, or maybe Satomi doesn't make it. You know, it's a possibility too. There's a death flag for everyone. Maybe Shinichi doesn't make it. I don't know. I don't know shit. But you know, assuming that he lives, like it would, for Shinichi to have a good ending, it would probably have to be something like, you know, one of those bittersweets. Like he counts his losses. He mourns as much as he can. Maybe he like cries by the end, right? Maybe he's like finally just able to just cry and let it all out fully. I mean, just full, like just a long ass scene of catharsis and just mourning, and he comes out the other side of it, you know, still standing. He counts his losses and he keeps moving forward. Like he chooses to maintain and to cherish whatever humanity that he feels he still has, or rather that he just finds or seeks, because, you know, that's still a question that you could, you know, point out there. Like, what does it mean to be human? You know, like, does it have to come down to a technicality of like, oh, I have 30% Miki cells, you know, my right arm, like, or is it what, you know, what you choose to do? Like, and this is a, you know, a classic, you know, thing that I'm sure has been explored to death in so much media. But, you know, it might come down to that as far as like what an ending or a good ending might mean for Shinichi. Assuming many losses are had, like I expect to, and assuming that, you know, Tamura isn't like allied with Shinichi or becomes an ambassador between the parasites and humans, that would be crazy. But there's so many ways this show can go, and that's why I find it so interesting, because it is not predictable. It is well written. I give it props every single episode. It's just such an objectively good show. I don't have to seek my enjoyment with this show. Sometimes I watch something and I have to put myself in a mindset, you know, not to say that there are shows that I watch that are bad, but I have to put myself in a particular like mindset or really like try to understand. But this is truly like at least a 9 out of 10 show. I only gotta see how it all plays out and how it ends, but this, it's just so high quality. It's just a treat to watch every time, and I can't say that enough. So yeah, there's my every episode praise I have to throw in there, which I already did at the beginning of this post-episode talk. I might have to cut that down, but maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, man. I think, you know, skimming through the episode here, I think the only thing I didn't mention was Miki. You know, we see that dream addressed, like that form of Miki that Shinichi sees in his dream. I guess Miki is like a fully realized being. I mean, it looks like bone, but just like this misshapen like parasite bone, kind of like the, you know, the body of Miki as just visualized as a being, but you know, still humanoid, right? I guess kind of just showing his unification with, you know, Shinichi, but still as a means of visualizing him individually. That's why he looks so different, or you know, maybe in some sense, you know, humanizing Miki within Shinichi's mind, just because it how he's changed or whatever. Just, you know, whatever it is. It makes me wonder what Shinichi looks like to Miki, right? Because we didn't get that reveal. But yeah, Miki's saying that he's trying to talk with the 30% that is, you know, within Shinichi, but it's clear that that's not going to happen. Yeah, Miki was able to jump into Shinichi's dreams, I guess, to attempt that on that level, which is pretty crazy. At least that's what I think that implied. But yeah, interesting stuff, and pretty freaky too. Yeah, RIP that poor PI's family. We'll see his adventure next time. Godspeed to him. We'll see whatever he can do. But it's, you know, hard to see him surviving, but we'll see what he can do. We'll see if he can get some justice, God damn it. I want it for him. I really do. So, yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. If you have anything to share, as always, please let me know. But otherwise, thank you once again. If you're seeing this on YouTube, I do early access to this series. So if you want to get 3 episodes ahead on my Parasyte reactions, they're available right now in my Patreon link in the description for $5 if you want to support the channel. That's there. But yeah, thanks once again. I'll see you next time. Peace.